And another thing. Yes, another thing. See, we're going to be able to reach common ground on understanding certain things that other people feel as far as black people need to do. We totally dig that you might have an issue with hearing repeatedly about the historical plights and the historical, hardships of the black man. We get that. We are simply not going to let it hinder our success going forward in life. But that don't mean you get the right to say, well, good, now we can stop talking about it. No, bitch, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say you are alleviated from knowing about it. I didn't say you're alleviated from hearing it. I didn't say you get to erase Black History Month off the shoulders month on the calendar. I didn't say that. I didn't say you get to dispel posts that relive and resurface, of photos and illustrations and proof that the slavery and the abuse at the hands of America was prevalent and was disastrous. It is a constant reminder. It is that, that fact that you're going to have put in your face from time to time by somebody or somebodies who were not as knowledgeable about it. And when they are knowledgeable, or when they get knowledge, or when they do see something that they've never seen before, hell yeah, you post that, you reprint that, you put that back out there. If you never saw any illustration showing proof of public auction for black people, never saw that before, let me put that out there just in case you get too comfortable, just in case your life too cushy, thinking that it couldn't happen to me. I got a mansion. Bitch, they'll burn your mansion and you too. Absolutely. So if you ever thought, everything was all good, everything all gravy, and think you're untouchable in a country that brought you to it the way that you were brought to it, you should never think that. And maybe you don't need the reminder, but that doesn't mean somebody who's new to the knowledge shouldn't share it. No, I'm afraid not. You're not alleviated from the fact just because you believe the facts no longer render a point and a purpose. If you don't believe the history is stopping you from being successful, that doesn't mean you don't get to know about it. That don't mean you don't have to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. Just because you had a mutual breakup with a girl and y'all both decided it was time to end it, doesn't mean she don't still have the right to go out and tell people how small your little dick was and how unsatisfied she was throughout the entire part of the relationship. She can still say that. She's not not entitled to her opinion of you and the bad parts about it. She lived them, she dealt with them, and she feels the need to voice them. What can you do? You can't do nothing. Did she sign a non-disclosure? Hell no. She can say it as many times as she wants to. You spend your money in a nice steakhouse and you go there and they serve your meal and your steak's not cooked the way you want it to, but they compliment you with bringing you a dessert for free, offer to recook your steak. You say no, you leave. Okay, we offered you stink ass something sweet to eat after the fact, but that don't mean I'm not going to still bash you when anybody asks me about how was my experience at your restaurant, at your establishment. Yeah, it was shitty. They fucked it up. Oh yeah, I told them exactly what I wanted. They brought me exactly what I did not want. I still got the right to say about my experience what I thought of it. So absolutely, if I am a black man, a black woman, a person of color, a person who might have been considered a minority, but now I am not a majority in my race or in my ethnicity or my religion, I'm a minority in the elite class of people who are successful, have strived, who have done things that were considered insurmountable odds. I've overcome every odd, every amount of odds that could have been put in front of me, but here I still sit. So I'm not a minority because who I am. I'm a minority now of what I am, and I'm successful on the level I am, and that is a minority for my people. So I do feel compelled to say, yes, I'm happy about where I am, but I'm not happy at the fact that it came at the fate of so many people. It came at the fate of so many like me. It came at the fate of people who resemble me to the T. So I'm not going to forget them just because, I don't have to worry about wealth. My ancestors were not worried about wealth. They were worried about longevity and survival. I have every right to say exactly what I'm saying to who I'm saying it to. The world at large. Yes, I'm here as a descendant of slaves and mistreated, abused, suffered slavery descendants. But here I am. And I'm not going to forget my past because it makes you feel better about cutting me my fucking check. You're going to still cut it, and you better sign it with the right name. Until I'm writing my own checks. And I want to hear from everybody who's alongside of me, everybody coming up under me, everybody who might be considered over me in that status. Because who knows if we'll ever retrieve everything we've lost. But just at a financial level, that's just a start. That's just a start. Don't forget about your brothers. Don't forget about your sisters. Don't forget about everybody who's trying to get where you are and didn't make it to where they did not reach the level in which you are at. Don't ever forget. Don't ever get complacent like that. That's how you lose what you get when you get it. Forgetting where you came from and how much it took to get it in the first place. For everything that my ancestors couldn't get and couldn't have, I intend to get as close as I can to getting it for them before I leave Earth. And I hope that's all right with you. But I won't hope long. I wish you would try to stop me, though. So, sorry. Get ready for the resurgence of the unpaid debt collectors. I'm still representing. If my reparations check come, absolutely everybody drinks on me. If not, I'm going to do my best to be able to provide you with more than drinks, maybe celebration and knowledge and understanding as to how our past can change our future. So I'm not going to forget it, and I'm not going to let it go. So you're going to have to deal with that, Jack. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Remain regal and remember your royalty because you are still of descendants of kings and queens. 100.